What's up guys? Hi and welcome back to the channel. We have some big announcements coming forward here, so you guys aim for some treats, and new videos will be out shortly. As you can see here, this is the end of my cut basically. Last week I was eating 2,000 calories a day. This week I'm eating 3,000 and I'm not gaining weight at all. Actually my average weight this week is lower than last week. So I'm actively losing weight on 3,000 calories right now. And it's not because I have a magic metabolism or anything, it's just because I have an active job. I don't even train much at this point, just once a week weights, once a week super hard running. And I have a fairly active lifestyle, I would say very normally active, but then I have an active job, which means, I burn X hundreds of calories per day walking a couple of kilometers in the forest because I work in the forestry industry and I'm kind of doing slave labor out there right now. A lot of my work is field work, and I'm out there on hot summer days walking long distances in somewhat tough terrain sometimes, so that obviously burns a lot of calories. And since the cut is complete and I'm actually lower in average body weight right now, I'm averaging just over 77 kilos this week, and my goal is to average at around 79. That's the weight I want to maintain at. So I'm actually going to be going into a calorie surplus next week in order to gain back a little bit of weight, because I don't want to be this light. The plan was always to be 79, but when I got stuck at 81, I said, fuck it, let's go down to 2,000 calories, and I overshot my goal, which, at least I'm happy I got there. But I have lost a bit of muscle in the process, especially these last few kilos. And it's always that way when you cut to a low body fat. You can lose 8 kilos and lose less muscle than you do the next 4, because the next 4 kilos are getting into a critical range where you're starting to seriously drop body fat, and your body is doesn't really want to hold on to all your muscle as easily. And that's what I've kind of realized as well, is I'm not giving my body super much signaling right now to retain the muscle. I dropped down to once a week frequency, and it had been going great. I don't regret it at all. I'm super happy with the experiment. But looking back at my bulk, I was actually doing very low volume still, high intensity training, Mike Mensa style. But I was training twice a week, which is a huge difference from training once a week. And since I split up my workouts in an A and a B, so I basically do squats and bench one day, and then the other day I do deadlift and overhead press. And right now I'm alternating, so I only do overhead press, for example, every other week. I only do deadlifts every other week, just one set of each. And I'm going to be doubling my frequency, which means that I'm going to be doing all exercises every week. And I am fairly confident that I will be able to recover from this. I would say 95% confident, since I did manage it during my bulk, and obviously bulking is a super optimal environment for your body to recover in. But even when I was bulking, I knew that I was recovering very well, and this is a truly low frequency program, and I felt like I was playing with the least possible amount of exercise. Then I realized I could halve it again and train just one day a week, maintaining a huge amount of my gains. Like what you saw here right now, those physique photos are literally me weight training once a week. One set of bench press every other week is all I've been doing for my chest, for example. Unless you count the overhead pressing, which I do on the other week, alternating. So, I've kind of cracked a code here. If you're looking at how much most people who look like me train and how much I've been training these past few months, I'm truly proud of figuring this out this early in the game. And high intensity training is a tool that I will continue to use in the future, especially during periods when I want to maintain mass. And I think it's a fantastic tool, so I will make videos on that in the future. It's just so incredible. But now I'm going to be in a better position. I'm going to increase calories from 3,000 to 3,500 next week. So a 500 calorie bump most likely I will gain a little bit of weight that week. And when I do bump calories by that much, 500 every single day for an entire week, I will very likely once again be in a surplus, and I'm going to make the most of it by doubling my frequency and really dialing in that training. Now, we'll see how it goes, but I'm fairly confident in my ability to regain all of my strength from my absolute peak bulk, but now weighing 10 kilos less. That's the plan. It's a very difficult plan, obviously, but if I achieve it, it will be incredible. And if I don't achieve it, I may come halfway, which will also be incredible. So I'm just going to work towards it and see how far I come. But that's all I have to say on it today. Guys, follow me on Instagram at Ivan Sandvall. If you want to see what I'm eating, for example, and some other fun things, I post some lifestyle things that on there now and again. I've been thinking about making a little push here on social media, so it would be great if you guys helped me out. I would greatly appreciate it if I just got a single Instagram follow from this video, so go follow me if you want. And if you want a reason, I am posting on Instagram right now every single day everything that I'm eating and my meal preps, basically. So if you want to see what I eat on a daily basis, go ahead and follow me. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.